Hello you guys, welcome back to the vlog. We're starting the weekend vlog on a Thursday because I'm going... I threw nose. He's singing my little theme song. We are starting the weekend vlog on a Thursday because I'm going to an event tonight. And I'm going to show you guys an in-depth tutorial of how I do my blowouts. This is just, I kind of have two variations of how I blow out my hair with my Shark, and this is one of them. This is the OG. This is the one that I honestly gained a lot of my following from, and I've never really done it for you guys on the vlog, and I feel like there's a lot of small things that I do that I would like to go a little bit more in depth on, and I feel like people are asking me to do that a lot. Okay, so I washed my hair in the shower, and now I'm going in with the Genesis Scalp Serum. I've been really on my grind with this lately. As you guys have seen me post about a gazillion times, this is one of the biggest things that has helped me in my hair growth journey the past year, and it's actually insane. Like, there are multiple things that have helped, like this is just one of them, but it's one of the things that's been the most consistent. This and just not highlighting my hair as much. I was like getting highlights probably every 3 to 4 months, and I just got my hair done like a week ago now. And that was the first time I had gotten highlights in literally like over a year. And I think it looks really good. We did it very, very naturally, and I still feel like my hair feels really healthy, so that's good. And I think I'm just gonna keep doing like 6 months to a year, just like minimal, so that like the blonder ends kind of blend up with my roots. Like, as you can kind of tell, like it's still a lot darker at my roots and a lot lighter beneath, but it doesn't look as like choppy. Anyways, I love this product. I've recommended it to so many people, and I also shampooed and conditioned my hair in the shower with the Genesis shampoo and conditioner as well. Those are some of my favorite like shampoo and conditioner products. Okay, my hair, I feel like, has gotten a little bit too dry, so I'm actually gonna just re-wet it a little bit so that it's not super dry when I like put in the other products, especially my ends. We're gonna go in with the Day Styling Cream. I honestly think products in terms of the Shark are pretty personal to different people. Like, what works for me may or may not work for you. It depends on the type of hair you have. I'm just showing you guys what works for me. And if you have a similar hair type to me, I have like naturally kind of wavy hair, so it's kind of coarse, but it's also like finer. So it's like I have a lot of hair, but like smaller strands, if that makes sense. This is kind of the product that I use to help this last and stick. I like a styling cream, but you can also use a mousse or a salt spray. Those are other options of things that like give your hair a little bit of grip. And then I always use something for frizz and anti-humidity, because that's the other thing. My hair will just poof up, and that's an issue that a lot of people have with the Shark or with the Dyson. So I'm going in with the Chris Macmillan Glassy Blow Dry Spray. This product is truly amazing. You drench your hair in it. I used to use the Color Wow Dream Coat a lot, which is still really amazing. I do really love that product. However, that product lasts in your hair for like 3 to 4 washes. And I don't really like that, because I feel like then the next time I give myself a blowout, I can't use that product again, or else it'll weigh down my hair if I've used it like the previous wash. So I can't like repeatedly give myself a blowout if I wanted to. Usually I'm not giving myself a blowout every single time I shower, but this washes out with every wash, and it essentially does the same thing. So it's good for heat protection, humidity, frizz, all of that jazz. Okay, now I'm just brushing through all of my hair with a wide tooth comb, getting all the tangles out. It's always good to brush your hair with a comb and be really gentle when it's wet, because your hair is the most fragile when it's wet. Guest in here. Dolly girl, come here. You want to come back and hang out? No? She came and paid me a little tiny visit. I had to book Dolly a vet appointment because for some reason her butthole has been really bothering her, and she keeps like licking it really intensely, and she's been like dragging her butt on the ground. So we're gonna get it checked out because Arthur just tried to like wipe it with a wipe to see if it was like something there, and she like yelped. So I feel like she might have like a swollen gland or something. So we're gonna take her to get that checked out. So glamorous being a dog mom. Anyways, okay, now we're gonna blow dry my hair until it's about like, I would say like 85% dry. Okay, next up, we are going to apply some rollers. These are the rollers from Dom Dom. Fun fact, the guy who created Dom Dom, I think Dom is his first or last name, like some variation of that. He actually worked in Chris McMillan's salon, and he trained with him, which is kind of funny. So did like Jen Atkin and like all of the like really famous hairstylists that own brands, like all worked under Chris McMillan, which is so crazy. I learned that in a of his the other day. Anyways, okay, so we are going to do the rollers. One is going forward, and then the rest are going to go back away from my face. Last time I did my hair, I did all of them away, and I always just like the look better of when I do them, like the first one towards my face, even though I don't really have bangs anymore. And I kind of line it up with my hair and draw a little line around it to get the section that I'm going to use. If your hair is too wet during this part, also, your hair is not going to attach to the curling rod well, but it needs to be still a little bit damp. Okay, so we are going to use, I'm right-handed, so I'm using the left curling attachment right now. If you're left-handed, it'll be the opposite, but the one that makes your hair go that way, like over the barrel. You kind of just hold it on the curling attachment until it feels dry. And while it's still warm, we're applying a roller and clipping it down. And we're basically just repeating that same process, but in the opposite direction for the next couple of rollers. So switching out the attachment. Also with the roller, I like to just drag it up, make sure the ends are tucked nicely before I start rolling it down. I think I burnt my scalp or something at Stagecoach because it's been really hurting me today. Or maybe I burned it today, I don't know. To attach your hair to it, I kind of hold near the ends and let the ends attach first, kind of like that. And then just, it wraps around itself. Okay, now what I like to do, because I don't want the rest of my hair to like fully dry, is I'm gonna pin it up into sections so that we can work in sections and it'll stay still damp. I kind of just split my hair in half on either side. Okay, I pinned up the two halves over here. We're starting on this side. So we want all of our hair to go away from our face. So I'm going to be using the left curling attachment on the left side and the right on the right side. That should be the same regardless of whether or not you're using your left hand or your right hand. So I like to take a section about this big, not too much, not too little, and it's damp but not wet. I also wanted to say too, I like to have a little timer going on my phone so I can see exactly how long, like I'll just keep an eye on it and I'll basically kind of count how long I am having the curling iron or the curling attachment on each piece of hair. So I'll just literally turn on my stopwatch and just keep an eye on it. And so I like to do like 15 seconds hot and 30 seconds cool. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, my heat settings are the medium heat and the full power. Okay, starting my 30-second cool shot. This is very important. So yeah, just to repeat myself, you're gonna do 15 seconds hot or just until it's dry, and then 30 seconds cool shot. But I'm not gonna bore you guys with the rest of me doing this because I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory after this, so I'm gonna speed through this. Okay, lightweight hairspray. I finished the first section, so we're gonna just spritz this a little. We're not brushing through it yet, I'm just kind of scrunching in the hairspray. This one from Blake Brown smells so good. Okay, so now that I've curled all of my hair, I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit. Oh my gosh, I have hairspray in my mouth. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, put on my outfit, and then I'm gonna come like brush through it, take out the rollers and everything. Okay, for dinner, we have some yummy Indian food, butter chicken, some garlic naan, a vegetable samosa that's a little bit soggy now. I'm gonna eat this. The event started technically like 10 minutes ago, but it's kind of a come and go situation. It's in West Hollywood. It would take me a really long time to get there if I would have tried to been on time. It would take me like an hour. It's happening until 9:30, so I'm gonna try to get there around like 7:30. So kind of just depending on traffic, but I'm gonna enjoy my delicious food. Okay, time to adjust the hair. So as you can see, it's been about 20 minutes. My hair hasn't fallen. I feel like people comment on my videos all the time being like, my hair falls after like 20-30 minutes, whatever. It still looks great. Obviously, like any hairstyle, like it's gonna get a little bit looser throughout the night, and that's okay. And I also sleep in an overnight blowout to make sure it looks good the next day. And honestly, sometimes I think it turns out even better the next day than it did on day one. So just brush through. There's no better feeling than a fresh blowout, truly. All right, so when taking out the rollers, you want to twist them out like that so your hair doesn't get caught in them. Okay, and the grand reveal. It looks so good. Truly, this hairstyle just never disappoints. And all that hard work was worth it. Okay, last, we're gonna hit it with the Chris McMillan texture spray. This texture spray is my favorite. It is intense though, and you have to kind of use it sparingly on like a hair wash day because it does make your hair really gritty, which is what a texture spray is supposed to do. And I like that about this texture spray, but just know that going into it. So I kind of, from far away, like see my hair is like all the way over here. I basically have my arm straight spraying. It helps it last so long. Okay. And there you have it. Hey guys, I just got home from the event. It was really cute. I only stayed for like 30 minutes or so. There was just like a few activations that I did, and then I wanted to come home because I'm just so exhausted from this week. But hair update, my hair still looks great. Blowout is still blowouting. We're gonna do some skincare, and then I'm gonna show you guys some overnight blowout hacks, I guess. We'll walk through how I do that. I don't know what is going on with my scalp. It's like so, like, it feels like it's like sunburned or something. I don't know when I would have sunburned it. It's kind of, I mean, yeah, it kind of feels like I just sunburned it straight down the middle, unfortunately. Also, I'm wearing these really cute PJ Salvage jammies. It's so funny because I feel like I'll wash my PJs and they feel tight when I put them on, and I wake up in the morning and they're like so loose. But I'm very excited because right now we are going to try the Real Actives products. I just got these in the mail today and I've been really excited to try them out. So I think this is the cleansing balm. Honestly, the Elemis cleansing balm that I've been using it's like down to this much, and I'm kind of like, should I throw this away because my fingers have been all up in there for like months? I don't know, but we're gonna try this one. So, oh, she's coming out. Wait, that's exciting. One thing about me is I love cleansing balms. I always double cleanse my face. It's feeling good so far. I have so many like deep pimples right now. It's really annoying. I feel like that's doing a great job so far. One thing with cleansing balms that I feel like sometimes people forget is you need to emulsify them for them to really work. So just like wet it a little bit so that it really starts removing the makeup. Also, I'm shocked that I can like open my eyes and they're not blurry. I do really feel like it did a great job of getting my makeup off. I'm not gonna dry off my face yet because I need to cleanse with the cleanser. So come on. Okay. This has salicylic acid in it. Taking my Clear Skin Club face towel. Let's see how much makeup is still on my face. Honestly, really not much at all. I feel like the places where I usually always have extra is like around my hairline. But like in general, it's all wet obviously, and the parts that have makeup on it are all from like the outer parts of my face that I don't do a good job of washing. I feel like that did a pretty good job. My sink looks like a crime scene, but worked well. Arthur's in the shower. But we are going to go in now with the mandelic acid serum. My esthetician who gave me a facial recently was telling me I need to try mandelic acid. So apparently it's just a really nice, gentle exfoliant. And last but not least, we're going to try out this moisturizer, which I've heard this pump is like a little finicky. I hear it coming. There you go. Okay. I would say I'm prone to clogged pores, but I also have dry skin, wet and sensitive skin, which is an interesting combo. Skin is feeling good. I will report back in a couple days and let you guys know my initial thoughts. Okay, I would be usually applying the Genesis serum now, but since I did it earlier, I don't have to. Okay, so we want to preserve all of this beautiful work we did earlier. So we're gonna use my overnight blow rods. I use the classic size, so just like the regular size. And we do it in 3 sections. So usually I do this while I'm sitting in bed. I never really do it while I'm in my bathroom, but for purposes of this video, we're just gonna stay in here. Okay, so I usually take like a horseshoe section of the front of my hair and just brush it all forward. I know it seems counterintuitive to be like brushing through the blowout, but trust me. So then we're gonna take some of this Crown Affair overnight serum. I also love the one from Orbe, but I ran out of that one, so I've been using this one lately, and it's really great as well. Just running that through my ends. See the fact that we've brushed through my hair and put serum in it, and it's still bouncy. If that doesn't tell you how well this blowout stays, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so you're gonna take your overnight blowout rod, put it in your hand like this, and if you rake your fingers up and it feels rough, that is how it should be. You should not have it where your fingers feel smooth. That's how your hair is gonna grip. So you're gonna take the overnight blowout rod, put it underneath the hair, and wrap it around. I always like to wrap the tail of my hair up, and then you're just gonna start rolling it up like that. And then you secure at the top, and I just smush it down like that. Easy. Then I'm going to take another section in the middle. We're going to repeat the same thing on this side. I sometimes like to take a claw clip and kind of gather that hair in the claw clip just to like keep it in place while I do this. More serum. Taking this last section. I literally can't speak right now. I'll flip my hair over. Take some serum. I like to end up with all 3 of these like pretty much on top of my head. I'm a back sleeper, so it's crucial. All right, now we're gonna take our scarf. This is from Overnight Blowout as well. And I'm gonna lean forward and kind of pull kind of tightly so that these are all in place. And then we're just gonna tie it in a little bow. So usually this falls off at some point in the night, the scarf does, but it helps keep it in place while I'm going to sleep. I also have a little matching eye mask that like is so cute. It matches the scarf that I put on with it, and I'm ready to go to bed. I'm gonna go read my book. I've been reading the first book of the Magnolia Park series. It's so good. And yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. I'm eating a little bit of breakfast. I made some scrambled eggs, and then this is something I used to make all the time during, oh, Dolly's coming over here. She's gonna wanna eat whatever I'm having. This is literally, she'll come put her head like on my thigh if she wants what I'm eating. Literally like clockwork, huh? Does that smell good to you? Does that smell good to you? I made this all the time, like in 2021, 2022 when I first moved to LA, but I used to do it on sourdough, but it's basically just like toast with cream cheese, and then like I'll cook some tomatoes in a pan so they get all like jammy, and then put black garlic salt on top, and it is literally so good. And today I just had these whole wheat English muffins, so a little bit different from sourdough. But so good. And it's almost like pizza toast, kind of. But the combination of flavors, especially with the garlic salt, is so good. Ollie has her vet appointment today at 11 in Manhattan Beach. So we'll probably head over there in like an hour. And yeah, it's just kind of a gloomy Friday morning today. Tonight though, my friend Rachel's gonna come over and we are going to make homemade pasta. And if we have more friends come, then we might potentially play some games too. But as of now, it's just the two of us. So we'll see. But I think I'm going to go later to like an Italian market or something and get some ingredients. I feel like there's one around here somewhere. But yeah, that's kind of what the day's looking like so far. Nothing too crazy. So yeah. Literally, you guys, this is the only time she's affectionate, is when she wants food. Otherwise, she doesn't really like to be touched that much. Or like, she doesn't like to be smothered. She likes to be pet, but not smothered. We're at the vet, trying to see what's wrong with our baby girl. Dolly girl, are we figuring it out? Are we figuring it out? Touch, touch, good girl. Also, you guys, she is 96 pounds. Last time I weighed her, she was 91. She's literally doubled in size since I got her. In August when I got her, she was 50 pounds. So crazy. Okay guys, I just have to rant for a second because I just had the worst experience at the vet today. We go to Modern Animal and I love them. I've had such a good experience in general with Modern Animal, and we usually go to a clinic that's pretty close to where we live. But today I had to go to one that was a little bit further, and granted, I've been to like multiple of these locations before. Like if my clinic and Dolly's main doctor doesn't have availability, she can see anybody and I can just make an appointment. And everyone I've ever seen there has been lovely except for this one, who just made me feel so dumb and like was so condescending towards me the entire time over stupid things. Like the first thing, we were arguing about how much Dolly weighed. I literally watched the nurse weigh her and I was like, wow, she's gained some weight. And she was like, no, actually she's lost some weight since last time she was at the vet. And I was like, huh? I literally just watched her weigh her. But whatever. I was like, I mean, it doesn't really matter. But she was like arguing with me about that. And then she was basically, the reason why the weight was important too was because I was like, do we need to switch over to adult food because she's been still eating puppy food and she's on prescription dog food. And I was like, oh, you know, she's like a little bit over a year. She's still kind of a puppy. Like, do we need to be on adult dog food? And she was like, well, we consider a year-old an adult. And I was like, okay, but it was like in a really rude way, but I was like, whatever, it's fine. And then I was like, okay, well, we need a prescription for the adult version of this dog food because it's Royal Canine. And she was like, what do you mean? What do you mean you need a prescription for that? And I was like, it's prescription dog food. And she was like, what? And I was getting so annoyed. And I was like, she needs a prescription. Like, I literally, for me to be able to order this from Chewy, I need a prescription from you for this food. And she's like, oh, it's the hydrolyzed protein. Like, okay, whatever. And I was like, okay, weird, but it's fine. But anyways, then it was so weird too because Dolly, basically she needed to get her anal glands expressed. Her butt has been really bothering her, which is gross. But she was obviously very stressed when we were in there because the doctor literally like does it in the room, like without sedating her or anything. And afterwards the doctor was like, I'm gonna prescribe her trazodone so she like isn't as stressed during her next vet appointments. And I was like, she's never, like, this is the only time she's ever really been anxious during a vet appointment. Like, I really don't need that. Like, she's totally fine. Like, I've literally taken her to the vet like probably 15 times since I gotten her in August. And I was like, I don't need it. It's totally fine, whatever. And the vet was like, oh, well, I'm gonna give it to you anyways. And I was like, please don't. I'm literally not gonna pay for extra trazodone. And she was like, I was like, I'm not gonna argue with this woman sitting in the vet right now, whatever. And so I was like, I'm just gonna wait until she leaves and I'll tell the nurse, like, don't charge me for that because I'm not getting it today. And I also told the doctor, I was like, oh, like she's gotten a trazodone prescription before. And she was like, oh, I don't see it on your chart anywhere. It was for something else. But I was like, well, I have a bottle of it at home. It's definitely expired now, but I was like, I literally have gotten her trazodone before for something else. And she was like, I don't see it anywhere. It's not even in your expired prescription. I was like, well, I literally have it. I'm telling you I have it. And then she was like, oh, I found it. It was like the craziest experience. And we weren't even arguing over things that were like wrong with Dolly. It was like stupid other stuff. And I was like, why are you making me feel dumb? It makes me have so much empathy for people who have issues like explaining things to doctors and like having experiences where doctors make them feel stupid. Like I know a lot of women with PCOS and like endometriosis and things like that like have issues with doctors making them feel like their symptoms or whatever is not happening or like kind of gaslighting them. And obviously this is a very like mild form of that, but to sit in the doctor's office and have the vet be like making me feel like I'm an idiot is like such an infuriating feeling. So yeah, I was literally like, okay, I'm never going back to this clinic ever again or seeing this doctor. And she sure as hell isn't taking trazodone because this is the first and last time you will ever see her. Dolly's a very calm dog. I was like, she does not need that, girls. She does not need it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I wasn't even recording. We just were ranting for like 5 minutes. Change of plans. We decided not to do the pasta. We're heavy-handed. Rachel's tummy was hurting and we decided, why not? It's so much better for you to get burgers and ice cream and fries.
It seemed just like if she put in all that work and my stomach hurt, then that would feel sadder than if we just went somewhere and someone else made my stomach hurt.
And if you wouldn't have eaten as much as I did, like because I put so much work in, I would have been upset.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but
it was just us, and we thought it was going to be a big group.
I was gonna make like a whole trio flight of pasta, but we're tabling that and doing it when we have more friends who are free. Because it turns out all our friends are all cool and our plans on Friday, and we just.
But Caroline might come over after she called me.
Oh, wait, what is she doing now?
She's at sushi with friends.
Okay.
Her other friends.
Wait, lame. Okay, well, she should come over. We can play Mahjong.
I told her to.
Okay. Anyways, we're at Heavy Handed, and I'm really excited to try the Funfetti ice cream. Yay. We're trying our ice cream. It's our Funfetti. Our
Meredith
Funfetti
was
ice cream.
upset that I didn't get the Funfetti.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I know this is gonna be so good. That's really good.
I just like chocolate.
My sister would love this.
Is it like white chocolate?
Yeah, kind of. It tastes like birthday cake. Yeah. Reaction. It's really good. Mm-hmm. It's honestly not too offensively birthday cake also.
I was worried it would be too sweet. It's not too sweet.
Mm-mm.
Really
so
good.
So
it tastes like ice cream. Like buttercream.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Good morning, you guys. Happy Saturday. Last night, I didn't really film much after Rachel and I went to go get heavy-handed. We came home, we came back to my apartment, and then Caroline ended up coming over, and then we had just a fun little yap session. Literally, I think Caroline got here at like 9:30 or 10, and they were here until like almost 1 in the morning. Not fun for Arthur because he was trying to sleep. But it's okay. We slept in today a little bit, and now we're about to take Dolly to the park, which will be fun. Arthur doesn't really get to go much anymore because he works in the office every day, so it'll be fun. And then I think our friend Caitlin's coming with us, who I think I've had in the vlog quite a few times before, and then we are going probably to lunch because there's a yummy Italian restaurant right next door to the dog park, so Dolly will be tired, and that's like the best time to bring her with us to go get a meal when she's exhausted. So anyways, yeah, having a really nice weekend so far. We were gonna go to the beach today, but it's pretty gloomy, so that was a no-go. But we're having a nice day, and it'll be all cozy vibes. Cheers!
Hey, what the fuck?
Oh, cheers, babe. Cheers.
Damn, bro.
Arthur's still here, guys. Don't worry. We're at Cosetta, having a little lunch. Is it good? It's really interesting. It's like fruity. Ooh, I actually really like that.
Yeah.
It's a skin contact rosé. It honestly kind of gives like red a little bit too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Interesting.
The sun's kind of coming out. It's actually a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be today. Dolly's eating a stick. We're all happy right now. All in a good mood. Caitlin's battling a hangover a little bit, but the wine's helping.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'll show you guys our food when it gets here. Okay guys, Jack is in here. Caitlin's over there. Hey Jack. I keep missing you. And Arthur's down here too. We're playing some pool and then going out. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Arthur and I ordered dialogue. We got some waffles, and Arthur's never tried. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. We got a breakfast burrito, obviously, because Arthur's never tried the dialogue breakfast burrito, and it's so freaking good. And it comes with spicy ketchup. We also have these waffles. So just eating a little bit of breakfast. And then later today, I'm going to go on a walk with Lizzie, because she's dog sitting Pax, who's our friend's dog. Got some fresh squeezed orange juice. I like ice in my orange juice, personally. Gonna have a nice Sunday. It's kind of gloomy, and I'm a little stressed that May Gray has already started. But it's okay. We'll live. Okay, it's a bit later. Arthur and I have had a big, tidy cleanup morning. We are washing the sheets right now. We dusted our fan area in our bedroom, which gets so disgusting for whatever reason. And I think it's because we didn't change our air filter for a while, and it was just really nasty, so we had to clean the sheets because of that, and they just needed to be cleaned anyways. Arthur did some laundry of his and folded some laundry, and I was just doing random things around the house and like planning out meals for the week and stuff. But now Dolly Girl and I are gonna go on a little walk with Lizzie and Pax. Pax is my friend Grace's dog, our friend Grace's dog, who she is dog sitting because Grace is at her high school reunion. So we're going to Brentwood and gonna go on a walk with all the beautiful houses. What a good puppies! Okay, Arthur and I did a big grocery run and now I'm making dinner. I really was craving a lemon pasta, so that's what I'm making tonight. I have some little chicken cutlets also that I'm making, and I literally just buy thin sliced chicken from the grocery store, put some Italian breadcrumbs on there, and put it on a pan with some olive oil. It's so easy. Like I literally like mix it all up in a bowl. I don't dredge it or anything. And we also are trying Giada di Laurentiis' new noodle company. They looked like an interesting shape that would like hold a sauce well, so I'm very excited to try that. The recipe is literally just a little bit of heavy cream, some garlic and herb butter from Kerrygold, parm. Obviously I got the freshly grated parm just from the grocery store to make my life easier, and then lemons. And that's pretty much it, and some olive oil. So I'm very excited to see how this goes. We'll do a little taste test. Okay guys, it's a while later and I look crazy. Arthur and I watched the entirety of that False Prophet show on Netflix. So crazy. I follow now one of the wives on Instagram. She's like making music now, I guess. Our sheets are also still drying, so we can't get in bed quite yet. Arthur just took Dolly out to go pee, and I'm gonna take a shower. So I was turning on the new Casey album, which I've been loving and listening to all weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed this little weekend vlog, and I hope that my blowout tutorial was helpful. Like, my hair is still looking good days later. I mean, I did not sleep with my overnight blowout, but it still is like, you know, has some body and volume to it. So if that's proof that that method works, consider this the proof. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I'm so glad you're here, and I will see you in the next vlog.